Ever wonder if wearing hijab is a religious requirement or is it a choice? A lot of people would argue that it's absolutely not a choice and it can never be. But can it be both an Islamic obligation and a choice that Muslim woman makes to show commitment to her faith? Let's find out. Salam, I'm Veronica Adali. I'm a revert to Islam, a founder of a modest activewear brand, a content creator, a wife, and a mom. I share my life and business journey as a Muslim woman living in New Zealand. My mission is simple: help Muslim women to embrace modesty and hijab while following their true passion. I create content to boost self-confidence, mindset, and lift your spirit so you can successfully balance faith, career, and motherhood. Subscribe for inspiration, motivation, and lots of laughter, all from a Muslim woman's perspective. The hijab is so much more than a headscarf. It's an act of worship, and according to my thorough research, is mandatory for all Muslim women after the age of puberty. If we look at the hard facts and the Quranic evidence, then it is absolutely not a choice, but a requirement. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Holy Quran instructs both men and women to dress modestly in the verse 24-31. Pause to read. But nothing in the life of a flawed human being is ever black and white. We are very complicated. We come from different social, economic, cultural, ethnic backgrounds. We have our unique stories, and our spiritual journey is also very unique. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us very clear instructions, no doubt, but we were also given free will and the ability to think critically. As someone who became Muslim later in life, I became Muslim when I was 18, and it took me a couple of years after my conversion to put my hijab on. And for the first 2 years of my spiritual journey, I did tell myself that I am not wearing the hijab, but I'm still a good Muslim. And of course, if you want to see my entire revert story, I'm gonna leave this video over here, and I also talk a lot about my hijab journey in this video. Make sure you check both of those out, and I will link them in the description below. Was I a good Muslim? Yes, I was a good Muslim in that season of life, but was it ever good enough? The thing is, there is no limit to growth. So at the time, I did the best that I could, and when I learned more and I studied more and I deepened my connection to my faith, I realized that what I was doing at the time wasn't good enough anymore. So I took my time, I researched a lot, and I deepened my connection to my faith through prayer and making lots of dua, and alhamdulillah, I got there. I found the courage to put my hijab on. I made a choice to myself, a conscious decision to wear the hijab. If I did put my hijab on blindly without doing any research and just blindly accepting the ruling as it was, I would have probably resented it, and I would have taken it off as soon as I experienced the conflict with non-Muslim people in my life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with this life, the Quran, and the Sunnah. But it's up to us to seek knowledge, to take steps to improve ourselves as people, and to deepen the connection we have with our religion. It's up to us to be better and do better. It's up to us to take the knowledge we were given and do something with it. We are constantly the ones making choices, and inshallah, they are the right ones. They would be the ones who would bring us closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and keep us on the righteous path. The work I've done on improving my Islamic knowledge helped me make the choice and commit to the hijab. And today I've been wearing my hijab for 7 years, and I'm wearing it with love and pride. So I do understand when people get confused when I say that hijab is absolutely mandatory but it's also a choice. And let me explain. Let me share a little example with you that will make this picture a lot more clearer. We know that speeding is against the law. You're not allowed to speed. But we also know that every single one of us, at least once in our life, went over the speed limit. Many choose to speed every single day, knowing full well that if they get caught, they will face natural consequences for their actions. The same logic applies to hijab. Hijab was prescribed to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but every single woman has to make that choice for herself. Does she choose to wear the hijab and obey her creator or not? It's her decision to make. There is no compulsion in Islam. No one is allowed to force hijab upon her if she doesn't want to wear it with her own free will. It's up to a woman to decide. Islamically, no one can force her to wear hijab against her will. And what truly counts is if she chooses to wear the hijab because she has a sincere intention to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When she wears hijab with all her heart, that's what truly counts. Muslim women who make a conscious choice to wear the hijab have a very strong connection to it. They feel and appreciate the benefits that come with wearing the hijab, and they cherish that bond. It also helps them feel more confident about themselves and their hijab journey because they know that they are following commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's when hijab becomes so much more than an article of clothing. It becomes a core part of Muslim woman's life and her identity. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make our hijab journey easy and guide us all. If you found value in this video, make sure you leave me a thumbs up, comment below, let me know. Share this video with someone who is thinking about putting the hijab on so that it may help them on their hijab journey. If you have any questions for me, make sure you leave them in the comments below. But thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.